Hey guys, Copperhead here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing all of you what I wear and what I take to the field and what I use. So I'm going to just turn around for you. This is the front, and then you got the side. Then you have the back, and yeah, I'm holding a zip tie to hold the sling in place. Okay. So the first thing I want to go over is the helmet. This is the best helmet that I've ever had. This is made by Lancer Tactical, and I've had no problems with it. This has the knob, so you could adjust it to your liking, whatever's comfortable. If your head is small, you can always turn the knob clockwise, or if your head is larger, you can just turn it counterclockwise. It is a really good helmet. I've had zero problems with it. Best helmet I've ever had. I do have a GoPro mount right here. I have the GoPro Hero, the one that came out in 2014. Yeah, it's the old one. So yeah, just a really great helmet. And when I got this, it came in multicam. So I spray painted the entire helmet, and now it's in a standard tan. Okay, the next thing I want to go over is the goggles. These goggles are actually okay. These are definitely not the best. They definitely do make better goggles out there. These are also Lancer Tactical, but so far I don't really have many problems with them. The only problem I would complain about is they do fog from time to time. However, they don't fog too much. I mean, it just happens like once in a while on occasion, so I don't have to worry about my goggles fogging up too much. But they do fog every now and then, and it can get annoying sometimes. So, and right here you can see the bungee cord. It is hooked onto the little knob right here. Well, the knob here and the knob here, and it makes the goggles and the helmet a one piece. So if I were to take this off, which I'm not going to, but if I were to take this off, I just need to, twist the knob to make the helmet loose, and then undo the buckle right here, and then just take the whole thing off. And then from that, or from there, I just take it off, and it's a one piece. And the mesh mask right here is another piece. So it's 1 and 2. It's not 1, 2, and 3. It's just 1 and 2. That's what the bungee cord is there for. The next thing I have is the mesh mask. This is a multicam mesh mask, and as you can probably tell, I'm wearing Urban Digital, UCP, ACU. I mean, the same thing. I am going to get a new mesh mask. This one is really good though. I mean, I have no problems with it. It's adjustable. So just pull on the elastic band and make it smaller, or you could pull it by the main elastic band and make it bigger. And it has the earpieces right here. So if you want to have like earbuds or something, you can totally do that. They got the protective right here, and then they got the main hard mesh here. And I've had these for a while, and these are just really, really good. All right, the next thing I have just beneath that is the shmog. I got this shmog on Amazon, and it was like $25, but I got it in like a coyote brown. And I'll be honest with you, I never really get shot in the neck. And if I have, I probably just don't remember it, or I just never felt it. But I don't remember getting shot in the neck. But I always like to wear a shmog just in case if I ever do. The next thing I have is, well, I have the Urban Digital, or UCP, or ACU, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it Urban Digital. I have an Urban Digital combat shirt. I got this at my local surplus shop. It is very comfortable, and I do get hot in this, but other than that, I mean, the heat doesn't really bother me anyways. Okay, I have a vest right here. This is the Lancer Tactical vest. Just so you guys can see it better, I'm going to take my weapon off the sling. Just going to set this down here. We'll talk about that weapon later. Okay, so this is the vest, Lancer Tactical Vest. It's got 5 M4 pouches. It has a pistol pouch up here. It has another pouch right here. You could just store your iPhone or anything you want. You can just put it right in here. I have the sling. As you saw in the beginning of the video, it is tied to my vest with a zip tie. And I do have a couple clips right here. I was actually supposed to mount the sling to these clips. I just haven't done that yet. But I'm gonna do that today, or right now after this. I'm gonna go ahead and get that situated. So yeah, this vest is like really good. I mean, I don't need another vest. It's in tan and it's good. So I also have patches. I have a Lancer Tactical M4 patch. I also have a PlayStation 4 player patch because, you know, I do play on a PlayStation 4. And then I have just other miscellaneous patches just to look cool. So also I have these plates that you could stick inside of the vest. You have to take off the, you have to undo the piece. It's a Velcro. You have to undo this piece. It's like a flap, and then you could just take the plates and you just shove them up into the vest, and it makes it like armor basically. These are armor plates, so you just shove them in. It just makes the whole thing, you know, like armor. So if you get shot in the back, well, obviously you're gonna feel it, but it's gonna be absolutely painless. The next thing I wanna showcase are my gloves. These are Lancer Tactical gloves. So far, so good. I used to wear black gloves, but the black gloves are all worn and they started to, you know, wear and tear. And yeah, I just had to throw them out. So I got these, and believe it or not, I look so much better in this. Like Urban Digital and the Coyote Brown, well, tan, I just call it simple tan. So the tan and Urban Digital, you know, it goes really, really well together. They go really well together. All right, the next thing I want to showcase is the pants. So these are also Urban Digital pants. I also got these at the surplus shop, and I do want to point out one thing. Obviously, I don't have knee pads on. I mean, with my multicam shirt and pants, they actually come with knee pads, like the ones that are built in. These do not. And if you're gonna take a knee on the ground, you better be careful, because if you're gonna be taking a knee on rocks, you might end up getting cut, or you'll just get hurt on the knee, you'll get scraped or whatever. They do offer some protection against the ground, but still, if you're gonna take a knee, or if you're gonna do all that stuff, and it's always recommended that you have knee pads. Again, these do not have knee pads, and I might end up picking up a pair, but if I don't, then I don't. It's not a priority right now. All right, the next thing I want to showcase are the boots. These are combat boots that I got from the surplus shop on the same day, and you know what? These are the best pair that I've ever purchased. They have ankle support. My ankle's right here. Not only are they super freaking comfortable, I mean, compared to the other boots I've worn, they're just not that comfortable. And every time I come back from playing Airsoft, my feet would just hurt like hell. And yeah, these just, no problem with these. I mean, even after a full day playing Airsoft, I was still, you know, active, and my feet weren't hurting. Well, my feet were tired, but I mean, that's just normal. But my feet were not like hurting or anything. And I mean, these are super comfortable. And yeah, it was totally worth the money. So I'm so glad I got these. And again, ankle support. So if I want to do like a special maneuver of some kind, whether I have to stick my foot in a hole or something, a small hole, and I have to, you know, kind of lean or something, I won't have to risk twisting my ankle. So it's always nice to have these ankle support combat boots. All right, next thing, we're going to talk about my KWA M4. So this is the newest rifle. I bought this from a friend. I got a really good deal on it. This is an AEG. I used to run a 9.6, but the wind-up time was very, very slow. So like every time you pull the trigger, you would hear that little whine from the motor and it would just take forever. So I ended up purchasing a 11.1 LiPo, lithium polymer. I should have purchased a lithium ion, but I decided to get a lithium polymer because it was cheaper. I might get a lithium ion later on, but for now I'm just gonna stick with the LiPo. So yeah, I did paint the rail covers, the foregrip, the stock, and the pistol grip. And this holographic right here, this is a 5.52 Eotech replica. Really, really good holographic sight. I mean, you could like get a holographic on any website for like what, 500, 600 bucks. But this thing, I got it for like 40, 50 bucks. And it is the best sight that I've ever had. I mean, it is so bright. I mean, sometimes I even have to wear glasses just to see the green or red dot clearly. And yep, I just set it, but there are buttons to make it brighter, make it dimmer, and there's a button in the middle. I just set it, red and green. You can have a red or a green dot. The way I roll is green dot is best for the desert and the forest, or it's just best for the day, and then red is best for like the evening or the nighttime. I do have a tech box that I occasionally use. I only use it for night games or night operations. I just mount it right up here. I have a stock black flash hider. Well, it is orange, but I just painted it black because, you know, I just wanted it to look realistic. And yeah, I run high cap mags. This is one of the mags that I use with my old M4, and it fits perfectly. And it's just so good. This weapon is so good. Now, if I do want to replace something, I would most likely replace the trigger. The trigger is made of polymer, and sometimes it's a little painful to pull because it has a sharp edge. But yeah, it's got the sling mount, and it's got the charging handle, and yeah, it has the hop-up adjustment and everything. And yeah, this is just the best gun I've ever had. It is a larger M4, but it's still really, really good. And like I just said, you got the sling mount, so you just put the sling on, just let it hang, and you could just chill or whatever you want to do. And yeah, just fill it up with ammo, put it in, switch it to semi or full, and then go. And yeah, again, just turn that holographic on. This is the best holographic I've ever had. I'll say it again. It is so freaking good. I checked the website to see if I could purchase another holographic, or to see if I could send the link to a friend, and they were not selling any holographic sights. And I was like, damn, what a bummer, because that's where they had the best replica holographics. I mean, who needs a real holographic? Nobody needs a real holographic. I mean, unless if you have the money for it. But I decided to, you know, save money and just spend all that money on just a really nice holographic. And again, this is the best sight I've ever had. I've had a large ACOG similar to a T1. I've had a reflex. I've had a miniature reflex, and I just didn't feel satisfied with it. And I wanted something that looked more military simulator. And by the way, this M4 is similar to the M4 that Simon Ghost Riley uses. It is identical, but it's not completely the same, because the stock and the pistol grip and the foregrip are black. The rail covers are tan, so the entire rifle is black except for the rail covers. But on this weapon, I just wanted to make this all tan, or I wanted to make parts of it tan, because, you know, it's meant to look it is meant to look military simulator, but I want it to have more of a desert look to it without having to paint the whole rifle. So the next thing that I take is, well, depending on what the event is, if it's just a normal day playing Airsoft, I'm most likely going to carry like 2 high capacity mags with me on the field. And if you watch my previous videos, I did have a pistol. I had a Elite Force 1911. It is a CO2 gas blowback. I'm actually getting rid of that thing because I'm saving money for a AW custom high kappa. It is going to be in all black and it's green gas, and just, you know, high kappas are just the best pistols ever. And you should feel lucky if you have a high kappa because they're really, really good. I love M9 Berettas. I mean, I think they're very, very like classic too. I mean, I would have no problem purchasing one, but I mean, I'm just trying to also save money here, and I want something that's going to be extremely reliable. And I even checked on like eotech.com, and they didn't really have a good selection of Berettas. Well, they were good quality, but it's just they have the full auto ability, and I just don't want full auto in a pistol. I mean, I just want semi-auto. I mean, that's what a pistol is there for. It's a secondary. It's not a primary. I mean, I will go pistols only sometimes, especially with my friends. Like if you watch my previous videos on my channel, you will see that I went pistol only, and that was a whole lot of fun. I had a hell of a good time, and I'm definitely going to be running pistols only again, but not with a CO2 1911. I mean, the reason why I did use the CO2 1911 because, you know, I had a green gas, so I was going akimbo or the dual well. So, but if I'm just going to go just, you know, just one pistol only, I'm not going to use a CO2. I recommend green gas over CO2. I just don't like CO2. It's just simply not meant for me. It has recoil, and you know, where I live, it's a lot warmer here. So green gas works better in warm weather. CO2 works better in cold weather. CO2 magazines typically hold in between 10 and 20 BBs, where high kappa or green gas pistol mags can hold over 30. So holds more ammo, holds more gas. You don't have to be wasting all this money on all these CO2 cartridges. And I once had a friend that complained that his green gas can was empty. And I was like, oh really, is that true? So I took the can and I ended up filling up all 3 mags completely. And I was like, are you serious, dude? You are nowhere near out of gas. You got so much gas in here. Like, I'm filling up these mags right now and there is a lot of gas in here. So, I mean, it saves you money. It'll save me money once I purchase the product. And yeah. And also, I will buy a tan holster from Amazon because I'm also on a budget for that too. You can pretty much get the same quality gear on Amazon. So on Amazon, you could get like a shemagh, a vest, gloves, boots, optional. For combat shirt, you can get that on eotech.com, airsoftgi.com, or you can go to your local airsoft shop. And yeah, this is everything that I wear. This is everything that I take with me onto the field. And again, later on, I'm going to have a high kappa and a holster. And I do have a tactical belt, but it is not on these pants. It is on the multicam pants. But I will take that tactical belt off and I'll put all of it on here, and I'll be complete. Put the tactical belt on, put the holster on, get that high kappa, maybe get like 2 extra mags, so I'll have 3 in total, and I'll be ready to go. Pure military simulator. All right, guys, so once again, this is everything that I wear. This is everything that I take to the field. And that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, and please check out my Instagram and my Twitch. I'm going to have the links in the video's description. And also shout out to my friend James, JR Shark, for helping me film this video. And I'll have the link to his channel in the description as well. So once again, please check out my Twitch my Instagram, and also be sure to subscribe to my Airsoft team's YouTube channel. We are the Desert Horn Vipers. I'll have the link to the channel in the description as well. So once again, check out the Instagram, the Twitch. Please subscribe to James. Please subscribe to the Desert Horn Vipers. And yeah, that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.